Remember guys, if you wanted to do anything really crazy with your RCs, check out Custom RC Upgrades. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Full House Project. Today we're going to be installing some new upgrades that we got from Custom RC Upgrades. We've gone with some titanium brace pins. There's two for the front, upper and lower sides of the brace, and there is also one for the lower of the slanted brace, which is the smaller one of the two. We've also got some new front braces from Custom RC Upgrades. These are aluminium, the pins are titanium, so I'm going to go ahead and install these hopefully really quick. One of the reasons we've upgraded these parts is the stock parts have started to bend. The pins we've been hammering sort of back flat as much as we can. But yeah, if you wanted to grab any of these parts for your 8S rig, your 8S armour, just visit Custom RC Upgrades. The website's just on the back there, customrcupgrades.com. The owner Lee Wood's great. These got shipped within 24 hours of ordering, so I'm super impressed. Let's get to it. Right, so the first thing we're going to need to do is pop the body off to one side, and we're just going to remove these pins. And this one we have straightened recently, but I think we just give it a quick tap. That was really bent. It's still a little bit bent, but it's not bent enough to worry about too much just yet. Hopefully Lee's going to be making some titanium ones of them too soon. And up front, I'm just going to remove another one of these clips. I'll just remove that. Let's pull that off for later use. Let's just try and get that. We're going to have to tap that out as well. And this is a dead driver, so there we go. Beautiful. As you can see again, head of that's just like, you can see it's slightly warped. It's just with the hard landings, the chassis flexes a little bit, bends those pins right out. We'll pop this brace off to one side. And now for the lower side. Again, we're gonna remove this front side first, which just remove this. Right, just get that out. This goes right through. Let's just go in. From the other side, so there you can see this is going to be the pin that's getting replaced, and you can see this one's marred up and rusty. It's inevitable that with steel parts, and a few bangs and the steel blacking wear through or bluing. So off that. Now we can pivot that up a little bit to get it out. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to remove the ESC cover, and we'll come back. Right, I'm just going to skip forward for this. Right, now the reason we've removed the ESC cover is so that we can get this front pin out. You can't get that pin out past there, and to be honest, this one's been bent that many times, it's usually quite difficult anyway. So we're going to use this drift just to some leverage against it. I'm going to use my thumb as leverage to hopefully there we go. Right, started. It's usually fairly easy once you get that first little bit out. I think it's only one end of this really that bends, but it is common. Yeah, this is just one. Right. So I don't know whether you can see that too well. The head on that's just wobbling. And smaller pins for this one. That's going to be what's replacing it, and these are a few grams lighter, the titanium pins for each side, which is great. Lift that off. Right, and before we fit these in, we're going to start with the lower one. We're going to transfer across these little loops because we are still going to want to be retaining these pins. So just do the same again. I like to keep the pin heads on the left hand side, sort of facing towards where the camera is now. Just leave that around. And we'll do the same for this side. Pull it up and over. Now I'm actually going to install this backside first. For no other reason than I just prefer to when I'm reinstalling, so slot that up in the front part. There you go, that's just perfect, slide straight through, no issues. The original you used to have to fight with it because it's bent. Get that pin slide back through, hold that in place. I just have to get a bit of light in here. Oh no, straight through. Right, so that back's now in place, and you can reseat your receiver cover now. Just make sure that everything's in place. And we'll come back and gonder this in. Right, snip that up. One must finish that later. It's not that important. Right, we're going to get one of the longer pins now. It's just here. I'm going to slide that back through the back like we did before. And there we go, straight through. And just grab our clip, pop that through that. There we go, pops into place. Right, so now I've got left to do is the top one. Again, we'll get one of these clips. We'll just wrap this around that. Just pull the loop through. You want to be fairly careful with these. You don't want to snap these because they're pretty handy little things. I mean, you can just cable tie them to them, to be honest, but it's always nice to have these original bits. They do work fairly well. Right, you want to make sure that the writing's facing upwards, as you'd expect. Grab another one of the shorter pins. I'm going to fire that in the front end. Well, we need to slot that in there first. We're going to fire this in the front end. That's facing the right way, so that we can slot that pin in. And the fit on that one is so much nicer than the stock part. Immediately you can tell that that's just substantially better. Just push that through. So it's just me and my clumsy fingers. There we go. Right, now then, one more of these to attach. Grab your original longer pin, and I'm just going to slot that through the back there. Just need to make sure we line that up. There we go. And just find that hole again. We should just be able to slot that straight through. And there we go, that's it guys. So that's fully installed, simple as that. If you do it in that order, it really is just a 5-minute job, especially if you've already got, you know, like something to drift out those original pins when they're bent out. The quality of these is substantially better than the stock parts. I can't see this ever being an issue again. I'd like to say a massive thanks to Lee Wood for providing us with these parts. Without you manufacturing parts like this, our rigs would just be, constantly on the bench in parts and constantly being tinkered with. I'm hoping to get the rear parts soon. As soon as Lee's got some longer pins for these upper centres as well, I'll be grabbing some of them and firing them in, because again, we have problems with them bending. The centre one's not too well at the moment, but I'm pretty much guaranteed that will end up U-shaped at some point on a hard landing. Hopefully these braces should help prevent that though, and the titanium pins definitely are a substantial upgrade from these original steel pins. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this. Tune in next time for more upgrades or adventures. Please like, comment, subscribe, smash the bell.